I don't know if you watched any of my other videos, but I mean, this is just a little bit of background information about me. Where I get my perspective from, etc. Um, I grew up in Hawaii, and I moved to Atlanta around 2001. I was into a lot of drawing, that type of stuff, video games, etc., all the way up to about 11th grade. That's when I started getting into actually working out and stuff, seeing what it does to the body. I was overweight and stuff. So, it was a big turnaround once I hit, 11th grade. I found out that I love fitness, etc. So, it's also something I want to do and am doing later on in life. As soon as I graduated, I joined the federal government slash I went to the army. Um, Pretty much, like I said, my videos are about getting ahead in life as soon as possible. How I did, how I got ahead very fast was the first thing. Like I said, I didn't have like really no work experience, but I landed a federal job by also joining the army because technically, as soon as you sign that contract, technically you're in the army, or you can at least state that you are in the army because you are going to be in the army. Or how about this? Any military branch, all of them are really good. They all can help you out in different aspects of your life. And so I signed the contract, and as soon as I did that, I was in delayed entry, meaning that they put you pretty much are waiting for your opening so that you can go to basic training and also go to AIT, the school afterwards. You pretty much your actual job in the military that you get trained on. And so while I was waiting, like I said, I had no previous work experience. I never worked at McDonald's, anything like that. So I applied for a federal job. And as soon as I went there, I told them that, I was in the military, etc. They loved that shit. And like I said, my first job was making 14.59 an hour and paid training full time, all that type of stuff. So I was working there maybe like a couple months, and then shortly after I shipped out to the military. I chose reservist because, like I said, I wanted to maximize my time. As soon as I got back, went to college. I took some classes. Of course, the military was paying for that, so that was no money out of my pocket, and also had a full-time job. How that works is, if you're federal, if you're in the military and you have a federal job, whatever duties you have in the military, let's say you have to leave for like a couple weeks or whatever, as long as you have military leave, it's limited, but as long as you have military leave, it's really cool because you get paid simultaneously. You get paid for you get paid for you're getting paid at your job. However, if you're working part time or full time, you're getting paid like you're there, but we're making money in the military. So I was doing that at one time, and so I was getting paid full time in the army also, and getting my degree. So that's how I started getting money fast and working my way into the system, etc. And now it's 2 years later, been in the army, still working on my degree, and I also landed, another government job. I'm waiting on, just like making 70,000 a year, and I went from 35 to 70, just that fast, in 2 years time span, and that's all because, just making the right moves. So, like I said, just maximize your time. It's easy to get money out there, and it's easy to, as long as you're always learning and you're adaptive, there's always ways that you can find different things to do and different ways of bettering yourself. While I was working, in the government, I've seen so many people. I've seen different walks of life. I talked to many people. I collaborated experiences, etc., just like I did in the army. There's all people in all age groups in both fields of work. So, I mean, that's a little bit about me. Currently, like I said, I'm a managed model. That was pretty hard to get into. Any of these videos if you watched or whatever like that, like I said, you can leave a comment, and I can give you a response. I can give you a little bit about anything that I'm doing, or whatever, just advice. But it took me about 7 months to like literally just start really moving into that. The first, I can't even count the first 6 months because I didn't know what I was doing. I just eventually was doing things, found things out, and then eventually picked up a manager, and now we're gonna see where that goes. I ended up landing ended up being featured in a magazine, and that was overseas. It was in Russia. It was for just this little shoot that we did. It wasn't that big of a deal. And so I eventually met, celebrities, etc. I'm actually gonna be possibly doing a photo shoot with one of them that I met, and I'm just saying, there's a lot of things you could do, and just maximize your time. Like I said, mine, how I did it, work part time for the government, um, part time military, getting my college in, and still working on my hobbies. You can do that too. You can probably do whatever you want. Just like I said, maximize your time.